Hi, I'm Wyatt.
And I'm Ray, and we're from Lakewood, California.
I got into cars because growing up, my dad was always fixing up old classic cars, and me and my twin just followed his passion.
So growing up, my dad was always working on cars. I was in the garage with him, always wanting to lend a hand and learning what something was. And he kept me by his side and showed me as much as he could. And that's where my passion for cars began. So I'm very proud of both Wyatt and Aldan for following in my footsteps and passion and learning about cars and going to car shows. So in the past, I've owned a Corvair, a couple of Volkswagens, a VW Thing that was on air ride suspension, an early Bronco, early Econoline van, and currently we have a '67 Mustang that is a passion project for the family that we'll never get rid of.
I ended up with the 1970 C10 here because Dad wouldn't let me drive his '67 Mustang. We've had the truck about 8 years.
So when Wyatt was getting ready to get his driver's license, he wanted a classic car instead of a newer car. And me and my wife were driving around one day and saw this '70 C10 pickup sitting on the side of the road for a good price. And I've been working on classic cars for years, so we thought it'd be a great car for him to drive to high school and learn to work on. So far on this truck, we've done the Performance Online tubular A-arm disc brake kit. We've done tilt steering wheel, the interior carpet, a few small engine mods, and a quick driveway paint job about 7 or 8 years ago.
Want to give a huge shout out to Aldan. This C10 was used for test fitting the True Line shocks around 3 years ago. The Aldan shocks have made a huge improvement over the worn out shocks that we replaced.
So our future for the vehicle is basically a complete overhaul. We've got an LS engine, a 4L60E trans to put in it, fuel injection, gas tank. We're going to take the bed off, paint the frame, lift the cab up, paint under there, replace any bushings that's under there. We're going to redo the interior, redo the seat, paint the dash, put a digital dash in it, and another paint job that's a lot better than the one that we put before on it. So I'd like to give a shout out to my buddy Jim, who's always been there to help us. Anytime we need something, we just call him up, and he's over there in a heartbeat to help us out.
Also shout out to my twin Aldan, who can't be here today, but he's been there every step along the way.
And a huge shout out to Aldan, and thank you for having us out here to tell our story. They've always been here to help us out and guide us along the way of this truck, and I'm sure they'll be here for us in the future.